What if the largest living organism on Earth wasn't a whale, an elephant, or even a tree, but a mushroom? Sounds unbelievable, right? But before revealing its actual mind-blowing size, take a wild guess. How big do you think it is? Drop your answer in the comments before you find out. Welcome to Prime Facts Daily, where we uncover the most mind-blowing facts from around the world. If you love discovering insane, hidden truths about our planet, you're in the right place. Now imagine walking through a dense forest, surrounded by towering trees, the air crisp with the scent of nature. Everything seems normal. But what if I told you, beneath your feet, hidden under layers of soil, lies a massive creature that has been growing for thousands of years? This isn't a fantasy. It's a real, living organism, and it's bigger than any animal alive today. Meet Armillaria ostoyi, also known as the humongous fungus. It spreads across an astonishing 8.9 square kilometers deep within the Malheur National Forest in Oregon, USA. That's the equivalent of 1,665 football fields, or about 4 times the size of Central Park in New York. But here's the wildest part. You could walk through the forest without even realizing you're standing on top of it. Unlike a typical mushroom that grows as a single stalk, this fungus expands underground through a network of white, thread-like structures called mycelium. These tiny filaments stretch out like roots, searching for food, slowly consuming trees from the inside out. In other words, it's a silent assassin, a fungus that kills its victims without making a sound. But how does something this massive remain hidden? Unlike giant redwoods or blue whales, which can be seen towering above the ground or swimming in the ocean, this fungus grows beneath the soil, making it nearly invisible to the human eye. The only time it reveals itself is when clusters of honey-colored mushrooms sprout from infected trees, signaling that the fungus is slowly taking over. Scientists estimate that this organism has been alive for at least 2,400 years, but it could be as old as 8,500 years. That means it has been growing since the time of the ancient Egyptian pyramids. Just imagine all the wars, civilizations, and historical events that have come and gone while this mushroom continued to expand beneath the earth. And here's something even crazier. This fungus isn't just growing. It's actually cloning itself. Every part of its massive underground network is genetically identical, meaning it's technically one single organism. That makes it the largest and one of the oldest living things on the planet. Now, let's talk about its dark side. While mushrooms are often associated with healing, nature, and even delicious food, Armillaria ostoyi is nothing like your average grocery store mushroom. It's actually a destructive force, attacking forests by slowly rotting trees from the inside. Once it infects a tree, the tree stands no chance, eventually collapsing and adding to the fungus's growing empire. Think of it like a silent invasion. The infected trees don't die instantly. Instead, they wither away over time, their roots and trunks becoming weaker until they finally give in. If left unchecked, this fungus could wipe out entire forests, turning once thriving landscapes into graveyards of fallen trees. But here's the craziest twist. Even though it's a killer, it's also essential for the ecosystem. As it breaks down dead trees, it returns valuable nutrients to the soil, allowing new life to flourish. In a way, it's both a destroyer and a creator, shaping the forests in ways we're only just beginning to understand. Now, let's put its size into perspective. Imagine standing at one end of a 4-mile-long stretch of land. You start walking, moving past rivers, hills, and trees. After an hour of walking, you finally reach the other end. Congratulations, you just crossed a single massive fungus. This thing is so big that if it were above ground, it would be larger than the Great Pyramid of Giza, bigger than an entire airport runway, and wider than some small towns. It completely redefines what we think of as a living organism. So, next time you step into a forest, remember, there's a chance you might be walking over something much, much bigger than you ever imagined. The largest living organism on Earth isn't a giant whale, an ancient tree, or a prehistoric beast. It's a silent, unseen empire, growing beneath our feet, patiently spreading its reach, one tree at a time. Nature is full of surprises, and sometimes the most extraordinary creatures are the ones we never see. If you found this fact mind-blowing, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Prime Facts Daily for more insane facts that will change the way you see the world.